embattled national chairman of APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, former president of Labour Union. He has been going through a lot for a long time now, and it seems as if his reign is over, as he went to overturn the ruling of an Abuja court. He went to Kano State to seek for a judge that would overturn that ruling. And unfortunately, this is not going down well with many of the governors, as they've turned their backs on him. And he has about maybe 12 governors out of the 27 or 22 governors. And I don't know how this will turn out to be, as majority, they say, carries the vote. If he doesn't have enough governors, enough numbers in support of him, I don't think he'll be able to weather the storm. I don't think he'll be able to fight the wave that is actually, hitting on him at the moment. They claim this is politics. Some say he made a mistake, that you don't fight your home, and that is Governor Godwin Obaseki. He is having too much problems with him. And when you look at everything happening there, you realize that he just wants to be a godfather and nothing more. If he had kept peace with Godwin Obaseki, I don't think secrets will be released out there. He will have a strong backing from his own state. And if you had watched how he speaks, he would have had a good, strong backing. And even if they're going to play politics, as they know that as a national chairman, he can have to actually sway and know who the party ticket will be, who the primary, when they go for their primaries, he knows who the ticket will be given to. And as the plan is, as it is at the moment, the plan is for someone from the south to be the president, while another person from the middle belt, or is it north? Let's just say middle belt, Kaduna, and that is El Rufai, to be the vice president. This is what these guys are all about, from all indications, from political analysts. This is what they are all about and nothing more. They're only interested in their own personal, it's just their own personal interest, vested interest. That's all it is all about for them and nothing more. So there is going to be NEC meeting, APC NEC meeting, and Buhari himself has already okayed it. But the problem now is that APC has barred Oshiomhole from NEC meeting as stakeholders set agenda for Jadam. Jadam is the secretary. But I wouldn't know. I thought they got a ruling in Abuja, in Kano State, and he claimed that the Kano State Court, the Federal High Court in Kano State, has the jurisdiction. But the one in Abuja does not have jurisdiction. That's what we do not understand in the judicial system in Nigeria. How can the same court that has the same power, based in different states, begin to overrule on each other? I want to know why this is done. Anyway, from all indications, the overturning of the ruling by the Kano court is not changing the ruling of FCT. Even though that one is an interlocutory, simply put, a judgment pending the final judgment. So it is not the... At the end of the day, people claim that for him to be able to go through this, he has to head to the Supreme Court. And right now, Oshiomhole does not have support of the numbers of governors that he is supposed to have. Even the ones of Lagos State, Ogun State, and many of them are not in support of Obaseki. The embattled national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, has been shut out of the party's National Executive Council, NEC, holding next Tuesday in Abuja. It was gathered that the decision, endorsed by the acting national secretary of the party, Victor Jadam, followed the suspension of the ex-Labour by an Abuja High Court. The development came on heels of the decision by Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State to convene a consultative meeting today with key stakeholders from the South-South geopolitical zone over the Oshiomhole's debacle. APC Vice Chairman in the zone, Prince Iliad Etta, has however distanced himself from the party, insisting that the governor lacked the powers to convene the meeting. Meanwhile, stalwarts have urged Jadam to check the excesses that pitched Oshiomhole against the members. The party chieftains that spoke to The Guardian, including the Director General of Nigeria, of the Voice of Nigeria, VON, Mr. Osita Okechukwu, and former National Publicity Secretary of the defunct People's Democratic Party, PDP. Chief Eze Chukwuemeka Eze noted that the exit of Oshiomhole had paved the way for healing and unity in the party. So with all of this, it shows that a lot of people are not interested in Oshiomhole, and Oshiomhole didn't play this very well. I mean, you should have had problems with your own. You should have cut yourself off from it. Even if you have to, you can use a proxy to at least send the message that you need to send to your political godson or to the man that you claim you paved way for him to become governor, but not you directly. You should watch your mouth. You don't just throw all your cards out there. But he has already shown. Imagine Oshiomhole being attacked in Edo State, being pelted with eggs and all of that. That shows the level of decay. It's gone down the drain. That's simply what it is. And moreover, all the governors of the states look for an opportunity. Some have personal vendetta. Some, it's politics. They believe Oshiomhole is not going to do what they need. And, and he speaks too much. And he has already shown, his hands. So these are issues. Okechukwu said the most reasonable option left for Oshiomhole was resignation to show his love for the party, rather than taking actions to scuttle the NEC meeting, stressing that whenever the NEC meeting meets, filing existing vacancies to the National Working Committee, NWC of the party would top its agenda. So simply put, they are going to look for someone that will take over. And people are already saying, political analysts are already saying, that what they need is an Hausa man to be the head of APC, the chairman of APC. And that is where, they are going to draw the line. I mean, if Hausa Fulanis are in charge of basically every position in Nigeria, juicy position, and now Hausa man will take over the party APC, you know what that means? It means that Nigeria, you are tied down. Condemning the last-minute attempt by the suspended national chairman to introduce some officials into the NWC, Okechukwu said the move actually exposed the devious plans by Oshiomhole against the party, even as he maintained that his exit could not have come at a better time. However, on his part, Chief Eze commended President Muhammadu Buhari for aligning with the progressive elements to reorganize the ruling party, noting that as he formally takes over the administration and running of the party, Jadom would bring his wealth of experience to bear on the challenge of repositioning the party. And that's just what it is. The man that is taking over is Jadom, and Hausa man is taking over. He said the challenge before the acting national secretary was to do its best and work with staff of the party, relevant organs, and particularly President Muhammadu Buhari, the leader and the father of the party, the NWC and NEC, Progressive Governors Forum, the Senate President and Speaker of the House of Representatives, to rediscover the founding principles of the party. Cautioning Jadom against making mistake of Oshiomhole, whom he said mistook a political party for a labor union by engaging in wanton act and noise making. Now, that is the downfall of Oshiomhole. You see, Oshiomhole knows nothing more than those, the characteristics of that Labour Party where you speak and, you make threats, you speak without thinking. Being the national chairman of a party, you are supposed to be a father with wealth of knowledge. You are supposed to know how to calculate. We are talking of politics here. You have to go and read books and calculate and learn. You have to find information. You have to have spies that will give you information from other parties, give you information in your own party so as to work the system. But unfortunately, Oshiomhole is known to talk. He's a noisemaker, seriously, and he acts indiscriminately. Now, when you look at all of this together, it opened up a kind of edge for them to strike him. Imagine how he's acting in his own hometown. It's not supposed to be so. But fortunately, they have played the Hausa Fulani politics on the party APC, and they've played it on Nigerians. What they are trying to plan forward towards is the election 2023. They don't have plans for you. It's all about them to retain power and continue to oppress the people. It's terrible. This is what it is all about. If you had known, you would have start fighting from home. It's a terrible thing. Those people that fought to remove Oshiomhole, they are the real politicians, not politicians, politicians. The APC power brokers knows about all the court order. A true politician does not talk too much. That's just what it is. Oshiomhole talks too much and he is so arrogant. The likes of these politicians that do not talk too much but calculate and plan, they are the likes of Tinubu, they are the politicians, Saraki, El-Rufai, OBJ, and the rest of them. You don't speak too much. If you don't have anything to say, shut your mouth. But Adams Oshiomhole, his mouth runs like tap. His mouth runs like tap. Unfortunately for him, this is the end of his political career. That's what it is for now. If you're not a member of this channel, let us grow together by tapping on the subscription button and the red notification icon bell below. It will alert you whenever our videos are uploaded. And if you're already a member of this channel, I say a very big thank you for the support.